What is up, guys? Welcome back to A21bravo, where my luck will always make you feel better about your life. Today we got some good news and we got some really bad news. The good news is I'm still alive. The bad news is I have no idea what happened. So stick around, watch to the end of the video, and we'll have a little chit chat about this, but let's see what led up to this situation.
Alright, what's up, guys? Took a little nap after work today, so it's a little late and I'm still a little sleepy, but we're going to get in this tune worked out a little bit with the new fuel pump. It seems like it's working pretty well. I'll show you the log file here. So the file that I have open right now is my old one. And just to compare the VE table, this is what the old one looked like. And you can see there's this big stair step deal here, right here. That's what I was trying to figure out, because this is when I was starting to run out of fuel and I needed to increase the table by like 15% just to get it to not lean out at around 10 pounds. So 8 to 10 pounds it would start to do that, and I needed to jump this thing up. So this is the current file. This is where I'm at right now. It looks a little bit better. So I was able to reduce that stair step a little bit down here in the 8-pound range. I still have to work this out. I just left it as it is because I'm not really sure what it's gonna do yet when I go above 8 pounds. And then here I just kind of went 10 pounds, or I went up by 10 in this section and then just interpolated from the outside of the table all the way to this little stair step deal. So you can see down in this section the table is a lot more smooth than it was before. Where this junk all here is like kind of still pretty choppy yet. So that's smoothed out quite a bit more. And I'm starting to eliminate this little stair step here. So I'm going to do another pull quick on 8 pounds. I'm just going to try to get this thing as close to good as possible on 8 pounds, and then I'll start to go up. But based on the last scan that I did, I was as low as 45% duty cycle on around 8 pounds, 7 to 8 pounds. So 6 pounds. What is that? 160 kPa. What is that, guys? Well, let's be fancy, and we'll use the tools on the unit conversion. We'll be fancy schmancy pants here. So kPa. So what's 60 kPa? 8.7 pounds. So yeah, 8 pounds, boys. So we're gonna get going and we'll do another pull. Guys, so we're gonna do one more pull on 8 pounds and see where we're at. I'm gonna start the scanner and the screen capture, and maybe, if we're lucky, we'll get it to work. just gonna have to quit, I guess. Well, anyways, the tune looked good. It was like right at 11.5. The highest was a 12.1. So yeah, everything looked pretty good, I guess, in the tune. So I'm gonna have to look at the fucking transmission now. Man, I'm not very happy right now.
Alright, so I had a long day at work thinking about what could have possibly happened here. So, because it was kind of late, so I just went home, went to bed, went to work, came home, and did some stuff. I actually went to the junkyard today, and I was going to get a new drive shaft and do all that stuff. And we had that snowstorm, and then it's been like 40 degrees ever since then, so it was a complete mud pit, so I just left. Came back, and even when it happened, I started it up and was looking underneath it, and just look at this. Watch. So everything seems like totally cherried out, right? Everything seemed pretty good. I wasn't really too concerned about what was going on. The engine still runs good. Transmission was still turning. It was making a little clicking sound. That's what I was worried about. Didn't really know what that was. But then when I went back to look at it today, I turned it on and ran it for a while, and it wasn't making the clicking sound at all. Oh, maybe we're in a good spot. I don't know what happened, but then I decided to take a deeper look into what clicking sound was and what could possibly be going on, and take a gander here. Clicking sound kind of sounded like it was coming from by the torque converter, and I didn't really see anything. I'm looking around all up here and everything looks like really good. But then I looked right over here and I saw that. And I said, mother cousins. And I was not very happy after that. So basically, if you look in over here, bell housing is all snapped off. That's all broken. Then I'm thinking, like, oh, that's not really that bad, because it kind of makes up my mind if I was going to get a new transmission or not. Because while I was like at work brainstorming what could have possibly happened, I'm thinking something locked up in the transmission, because it split the drive shaft completely in half. So I'm thinking the trans locked up for a second and did that. And I wasn't really sure if I was going to replace the trans or rebuild it or do whatever. I want to tear it down and see what happened, but that kind of made up my mind. So while I'm looking around, then I found this. There is some more of broken transmission. But if you look down here, that's actually a chunk of the block. The back of the block is snapped off. Where the bell housing bolt was right there, it literally ripped the bell housing bolt out of the block. Whatever happened, I have no fucking idea, but it was something. It sure was something. So yeah, guys, as you can guess, I'm a little bit disappointed in what's going on here. So I honestly have no idea what could have possibly happened here. And it happened as I was lifting. As you can see in the video, full throttle, wide open until it's like 6,000 RPM in third gear, and as I lifted my foot, then it did this. So I have no idea what that is. It just seems really weird. I don't even know what to say. So I'm gonna pull the transmission out. I plan on doing a video of like shaking it, tearing it down, and trying to just figure out what happened. But trans is junk. I'm undecided what I want to do with the engine. The engine is running like really good. Everything is fine with the engine, except that little tab is broken off. If it's just the little tab, I might honestly try to like weld it back on or something like that. I don't think it hurt anything else in the engine, so that's good. I am a little bit concerned about the angle now that the bell housing was broken, because the angle of the transmission and the torque converter is still inside the transmission. So that could have caused some issues, so I might want to look at that. But yeah, guys, this is just pretty disappointing. Everything was like running sweet. Everything was running really good. New fuel pressure regulator, the update on that, I was able to pull like 10% out of the table up top, which means I'm getting a whole lot more fuel than I was before. So I should be able to turn it up to that 13, 14 pounds level, but it's probably going to be in like another 25 years before I can even get this thing to frickin' work right. Basically just went from a point where I was very excited, very happy about how everything was performing. It was working really good. Everything was going the way that it should have been. And at the end of the pull, I'm lifting my foot and then boom. Not what you would expect. So kind of confused by it yet still. A little bit disappointed. But as always, we're going to push through this thing. We're going to figure it out. We'll come back with something even better and we'll make it fucking work, because we got a track day coming up in 9 days, and this truck is gonna go 10s. Someday. I might be like 60 by the time it happens, and we're gonna have like a bazillion videos of me just like breaking stuff. So hopefully this is like at a minimum entertaining for you guys, just seeing me like break stuff all the time. But hopefully maybe somebody's learning something, or maybe don't feel bad about their issues. So. But yeah, as always, we're going to take this thing apart. We're going to try to figure out what happened, try to figure out how to prevent it, and make it stronger, make it better, and maybe we'll be able to drive it for more than like 17 miles before we break it next time. So that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching. Love everyone. I'm going to drink some beer and forget about this thing.